name's Alicia Power and I'm a spiritual intuitive. One of my greatest joys is to allow my high-level spirit tutors, because I'm a spiritual intuitive and I talk to the spirit world, one of my greatest joys is to allow them to offer something to you today on this video. And today, one of their favorite topics for all of us is, who is it that we really are? And I know that this is something that fascinates you, otherwise you wouldn't be on this channel and you wouldn't be watching this video. So one of the things that they first of all would like to start off with talking about, and that is that what is looking out of your eyes? Who is it that's looking out of your eyes? Where has it been? What kind of history has it got? What sort of memories does it have? Where has it traveled? What does it understand? What has it learnt? And here it is right now, looking out of your eyes and trying to figure out this life, this physical life, this physical incarnation. You might have children, you might have a partner, you might be in a really stressful job. You might be trying to figure your life out so that you get happier. Shall I stay with my partner? How can I support my children so that they're happier? Shall I get more money? Figuring your life out, making it easier. So something that my spirit tutors just would love to say right now, and that is that deep inside of you is a stillness, is a beingness. You see, what is looking out of your eyes doesn't have a personality. It just is. It's just watching. It's learning. It's just being. It's loving. It really loves love. When you're with your children, when you're with your partner in a love space, when you're in nature and you see the beauty of nature, when you see a movie about two people loving each other, when you see a story in the news about people loving each other, or someone being courageous and looking after someone, supporting someone, and the love of humanity for humanity. People working hard to look after other people. Something inside of us is triggered and we remember love. So what's looking out of your eyes is love. That's the stuff that it is. It's what it's made of. And it has an ancient history. It's seen a lot. It's learned a lot. It's understood a lot. It's ancient. Really interesting, isn't it? And this is what my spirit tutors are saying right now to me, to say to you. This fascinating thing, that what is looking out of your eyes knows a heck of a lot. And it knows a lot more than you know what it knows. So how do we open the book of what it knows? How do we start to learn and remember what it knows? How do we kind of even get to know who it is that's looking out of our eyes? What's fascinating is that we can live our entire life and never notice that there's someone looking out of your eyes back at you in the mirror. And that someone has had a much longer existence than this physical body and this personality in this life. So what's looking out of your eyes, the being who is looking out of your eyes, has been around a lot longer than this package of the body, the personality, your thoughts, your emotions, in this time, in this lifetime. Wow, so who is it? Who is it that's inside of you looking out of your eyes? Where has it been? Where has this being been? What does it know? Does this interest you? Does this fascinate you? Who are you really beyond this physical lifetime? And do you have partners? Do you have helper buddies who are walking along with you? Get this. Inside this virtual movie, this virtual video game, They're walking with you. Video game buddies. Except you're the one sitting in the spacesuit, using the controls of this video game that you're in. Wow, a few concepts there. A few ideas there. I talk about this a little bit, especially more recently, because it's important. My spirit guides right now in my mind are asking me to say that it is really important that in this time, in this lifetime, in the time that you're alive this time, that at one point or at some point in this lifetime, that you stop, kind of cool out, relax, and start to ask a question. Who am I really? And why have I jumped into this video game, into this lifetime? What am I really doing here? And I'm going to cut to the chase, give you a little quick shortcut right on that question. What am I doing here? Or what's important to do here? Or what's my soul trying to do here? And I'm going to say right up front, straight away, that what's important and what your soul is wanting to do is to remember itself as a soul. Okay? So at some point in this lifetime, and what the agenda is in the video game for the driver in the spacesuit that's looking out of your eyes, the agenda is to remember that this is a video game, and then to start putting your attention back on who's sitting inside the video game and who's running the video game, who's running the controls. Who is that? See, that moment, which is actually happening in this video. That's why I'm asking you, who do you think you are in this lifetime? So I'm kind of pushing that question at you so that that happens, so that you go, oh, okay, am I supposed to ask myself, who am I really? And at the moment of death, when the video game stops, to already have a little bit of competency around what you really are as a spirit being and who you really are as a soul. That would be good in this video game, to start getting some of that knowledge, some of that competency, some of that skill base of joining in and sitting and hanging out with you as soul and knowing yourself as spirit in this lifetime. So that you realize that, so it's not about being omnipotent or power hungry, but it is about truth. It's about noticing the truth, which is that you're passing through this lifetime and you're going to pop out of it. And the thing that's passing through, the you that's passing through and is going to pop out, because I've watched people go up after they pass over. They return back to their team leaders, back to their families, back to their classrooms, because everyone's evolving and learning. Doesn't stop the learning. So you who's passing through this lifetime, screeching to a halt and going, okay, I'm in this video game, I'm in this lifetime, there's a lot going on in my life, I've got to stop and notice what I am, who I am, start learning about that. And one of the reasons is because you become happy. Because when you start remembering yourself as spirit, you start feeling love. Okay, remember at the beginning I was saying that the thing, the stuff that's made of that being that's looking out of your eyes is love. You're made of love. So when you start remembering yourself that you are a spirit in a short lifetime, something starts to happen. You start to feel love. Love for yourself. Love for humanity out of compassion, because as you look around, most people don't remember. They're kind of really tight, anxious, fearful, busy, occupied with their lives. And if you do screech to that halt, proverbial halt, and begin to remember yourself as spirit, there's a softness that begins to happen inside of you, and you look around you at humanity, you have compassion for people. You don't allow anyone to run over you either. However, there's a depth to your awareness of what's happening here for all humans. For everyone, it's a short experience. It's a short lifetime between birth and death, the little dash in between. For everyone. Everyone's on a roll. Everyone's, road runner. Running as hard as they can to make it, to get successful. And all the time, someone inside is looking out of their eyes, waiting to have a moment to notice who they are, really, on the inside. That big space beyond this physical life in the spirit world, which is home energy. So that beingness, if you start to feel yourself as soul and do practices like deep meditation, or quietening yourself, going to yoga, or doing exercise where afterwards you feel quiet. And just maybe looking at a flame on a candle, or looking at reflections of light on water, or just looking at the beauty of nature, and just beginning to feel below everything that's happening in this physical dimension, and starting to notice the energy behind the physical dimension of love. When you start noticing that, and you may want to find a healer or a facilitator, or a spiritual facilitator, who can just help you feel your own soul, feel your own spirit, spend time with your own spirit. Like genuinely, you can go into inner visualizations. Or definitely in meditation, if you give yourself time in meditation, to quieten the mind. And then slowly you notice you're below the mind, separate from the mind, separate from your thoughts. And a stillness builds. And in that stillness, you can feel the isness, the presence of your soul and your spirit, what it is, the energy that it is. And you can sit in that and feel it. There's many ways. Meditation's a powerful way. A good way, because it's about calming the mind so it stops, so that you can go below it and then begin to feel the presence of love and of you as a soul. Just a quick short video today to point you back towards yourself as spirit and as soul. It's my joy, it's my gift to you for watching this video. Much, much love to you. I do hope that you find the time and you find that connection with your soul and with yourself as spirit, and you begin to open that book and learn who you are as soul, who you are as spirit. Where have you been? What do you know? What beautiful talents and skills does the soul have from many other, maybe lifetimes or soul experiences? A long time it's traveled, and it's here just at this moment, but it carries a lot of knowledge, your soul does. So I wish you in this lifetime to remember and to start discovering who you are as a soul and as a spirit. Thanks for watching. My name's Alicia Power. You can find more of my work at soulmentoring.com. Namaste.